Hello, I'm Jennifer Forkish, Public Information Director for the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Northeast Division in the city of Los Angeles. You're about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to the case, so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you are about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
Hello, I am Captain Alex Chogyoji, Commanding Officer of Media Relations Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. I am going to provide you a brief overview of an officer-involved shooting that occurred on April 8, 2025 at around 3:55 p.m. Northeast Patrol Division officers responded to a California Highway Patrol, CHP, request for assistance in locating multiple hit-and-run suspects who had fled the scene of a traffic collision and were last seen running into a residential neighborhood near the 134 freeway and Figueroa Street. The suspects were described as three male blacks, one not wearing a shirt, another carrying miscellaneous items, and a third covered in a yellow blanket. Here is the 911 call and corresponding radio broadcast.
LA City 911, operator 516.
Hi, CHP. If you could respond out with the area, our officers are on an accident, eastbound 134, just west of Figueroa,
Okay,
and one of the drivers took for the,
Okay, hold on. On the 134 freeway going eastbound?
Yeah, eastbound and just west of Figueroa.
Okay, hold on.
So they're requesting if you guys can respond to Figueroa at the 134.
Okay. And you guys need to block up the traffic? Block up people entering from there, or?
To check the area for the suspect that fled the scene.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
They said it was two black males that was running.
Okay.
And one of them had no shirt.
Okay, CHP request. Okay, the first suspect, the male?
Yeah, they said it's three black male adults.
Okay,
one has a yellow blanket around him.
Hold on, three male blacks. Okay, about how old is the first one?
I didn't say.
Go ahead with the first description.
One is wearing no shirt.
Okay, number two?
One is carrying miscellaneous items pretending to be hitchhiking.
Okay, hold on. That's the second person? Or the guy with no shirt, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, carrying.
He's just carrying miscellaneous items, the second person.
Okay. And number three?
It's a black male adult wearing a yellow blanket around him. And he's asking passing motorists to give him a ride.
Okay. Any Northeast Enemy CHP, figure on the 134 East. CHP requests PD checks the area for suspects involved in a TC on the eastbound 134 freeway at Figueroa. Suspects are three male blacks. Number one, no shirt. Number two, no further carrying miscellaneous items. Number three, covered in a yellow blanket. Possible to attempting to get a ride. It's Coaches at 3269 or 1109.
Upon arrival, the officers established a perimeter around the neighborhood. A portion of this incident was captured on the responding officer's body-worn video. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within the line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officers saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly, where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here is body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
We're going to meet with CHP, bro,
Yeah.
because I think they have a better location.
I'm not using this additional your CHP contact their location. Waldo.
Where's he at? I see him.
And Eagle Vista.
Moments later, nearby residents informed an officer on the perimeter that they had seen one of the suspects in their backyard jumping into a neighbor's yard.
Hey, sir. He's in the backyard? Where is he at right now? In the other yard? Okay.
Do you still see him?
Do you still see him? Hey.
1190, 1170.
Yeah, I guess he went out the other side on Eagle Vista. What does he look like?
Black shorts, white top, blue shorts, natural hair.
11X38 is requesting a unit on Eagle Vista 1 east of Waldo.
Actually, the officers reporting that the suspect is last seen eastbound on Eagle Vista from Waldo from the resident's backyard. It's going to be a pale black, white shirt, blue shorts.
Yeah. We have units right now going the other side.
Yeah, but jumping through the resident's backyard.
Shortly thereafter, a CHP officer entered a residence in the 5300 block of Waldo Place, where one of the suspects had last been seen, and the officers followed to provide backup.
375.
Can one of you back me to go into this house?
Additional on our
Yeah.
additional on our suspect.
There's a homeowner that came out.
Wearing green also shirt, red, and black afro.
He wants us to. Hey, sir. Hey, give me 1 second.
Inside the house right now.
Yeah. I think we just go in there. Because he's in there. Hey,
Yeah, they just want to respond over there. He will miss down Waldo. I'll deal with the file there. And also, if there's anyone code 6 with DHP, see if they're able to switch over to one of the Claymores channels, the mutual aid channels, so that you guys all talking on the same frequency.
While in the rear yard of that residence, the officer saw a woman in an adjacent rear yard armed with a handgun. That woman was later identified as Jillian Schreiner. The officers gave Schreiner repeated verbal commands to drop the handgun. However, she did not comply. Moments later, Schreiner racked the handgun, pointed at the officers, and fired, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. Here is additional body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
Put the gun down! What?
Hey, hold the freaking we got eyes on the suspect.
I have an armed resident to the address
We're in a clear residence.
Hey, put the gun down!
Put it down! Put it down on the ground! Put it down on the
X38,
ground!
gonna help call for a 450 female with a gun. Be behind the residence.
Lay the gun down!
Lay the gun down!
We got one echo point, got an armed suspect. Do not! Ma'am, put the gun down!
Put the gun down!
Put the gun down!
She's walking away.
Party's walking in our direction.
Yeah.
She's armed.
Long gray shirt, black hair, black pants. She has a gun in her hand.
Put the gun down!
Yeah, she lifts that gun. Ma'am, put the gun down, okay? Hey, you have cover?
Yeah.
Do you have visual of her?
Yeah, I can't see her right now. The gun's not up.
Ma'am, we're trying to help you.
Ma'am, put the gun down.
Come on with your hands up.
Drop the gun! You're gonna get shot! You're getting shot! It's the police! Drop the gun!
California Highway Patrol.
Drop the gun!
We have one at gunpoint. They are armed with the gun. Put the gun down!
Hey, what is she?
Put the gun!
I can't see from. What is she doing right now?
She first pointed it. Not at us, but she just lifted it up. Oh, she
What she wants to?
Get down, get down!
Shut.
Shots fired, Officer Michelle.
Put the gun down!
Hey, hold the frequency. We got eyes on the suspect. Hey, Airship, we got eyes on the suspect. We're in the rear residence of 5.
Put the gun down! Put it down! Put it down on the ground! Put it down on the ground! Just lay the gun down!
Lay the gun down.
Hey, he has a gun.
Do that! Pat, put the gun down!
Put the gun down.
Put the gun down!
She's walking away.
Hey, it's a female Hispanic. Long gray shirt, black hair, black pants. She has a gun in her hand.
Put the gun down!
She lifts that gun. Yeah, put the gun down, okay?
Yeah.
Redeploying me. Don't do that. Yeah, I can't see her right now. The gun's not up.
We're trying to help you!
Yeah, put the gun down.
Drop the gun! You're gonna get shot! You're getting shot! It's the police! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Put the gun down!
Hey, what is she
Put the gun!
I can't see from. What is she doing right now?
Hey, she just pointed it. Not at us, but she just lifted it up. Oh, she racked it.
Get down, get down!
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Officer needs help.
People standing. Long gray shirt, black hair, black hat. Got the gun in their hand. Okay, Roger. I got eyes on her. Hey, units on the east side. Over on Eagle Vista. Disregard.
Yeah. Redeploy here. We only have one eye.
God, I can't see you right now. Gun's not up. Ma'am, we're trying to help you.
It looks like that location's gonna be Eagle Vista. The long driveway up in the middle, kind of at the top of the hill between Waldo Place and Eagle
Drop
Vista.
the gun. Drop the gun.
Find another entryway so we can set up another contact team. Minimum of 4 officers. Get another unit with you. Set up another Hey, Narco. Form up a contact team with these guys. Find another entryway to get a better vantage point. You two maintain there. Just stay there. Suspects behind the door. Just stay there. Is there another entryway? Get down, get down! Shots fired, shots fired.
Go!
Schreiner was struck by gunfire and fled into her residence. Here is an additional 911 call made after the officer-involved shooting.
Oh, there were 3 men. She says there were 3 men, and one of them shot her, and the cops are looking for him right now. They have their guns out, and, I don't know if they found him yet or not, but they told me to not look out the window, so I'm not doing that.
So he's not in your yard. You don't know that he's there?
Well, he was in my yard because that's where he shot her.
Oh, okay.
He shot from the other side? Okay, he shot from the other side of the gate.
Other side, I had my gun,
Okay.
and he said, put down that gun, put down that gun. I said, put down your fucking gun.
Oh,
And
okay,
then he
okay.
shot me.
Okay, that's what happened, I guess. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I had a gun
So you guys
out.
don't know where he went?
Okay, babe, just please breathe, okay? Okay, how long do you think until someone can be here?
Well, the officers are looking for this man. That's why I'm asking. Do you know where he went?
I have no idea where he went. Where was he when you got shot?
There are 3 men out at the other side of this fence here.
Okay.
Approximately 1 hour after the officer-involved shooting, Schreiner exited her residence and was taken into custody without further incident. Here is additional body-worn video from one of the officers involved in the incident.
Hey, she's shot. She's shot on her arm. Do you want to cuff her? Do you want me to cuff her? Okay. Put your other hand in your back.
One of the 3 initial suspects wanted for the hit and run was ultimately detained by CHP officers a short distance away. He was subsequently questioned and released. CHP investigators will be submitting the hit and run case for filing consideration against this suspect. It was later determined that Schreiner was not involved in the initial hit and run incident and actually lived at the residence she was seen at. Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics responded and transported Schreiner to a local hospital to be treated for the gunshot wound she sustained as a result of the officer-involved shooting. While there, medical staff determined that Schreiner would require extended treatment and admittance to the hospital. Investigators recovered a Glock 9mm handgun Schreiner was armed with, as well as a spent cartridge casing at scene, and booked them as evidence. Schreiner was absentee booked for attempted murder. She was subsequently released from custody after posting bail and is scheduled back to court on April 30th, 2025. Jillian Schreiner is a 51-year-old resident of Los Angeles.
In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting a weapon, and use of deadly force in this instance complied with LAPD policy and met the high standards expected of all LAPD officers. Additionally, the Office of the Inspector General conducts a parallel and independent review of the investigation and will provide its recommendations to the board. If you would like more information on how the LAPD investigates all serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can find the LAPD's use of force policy and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.